Hey, you know who loves being at home? Everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and it's an electric crowd here to cheer on the team back on the ice tonight. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Blue Jackets take possession to get this one underway. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, that hits the cage! That's using your head.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
From the right side, takes the pass. Quick feed to Werenski. The Senators gain possession in their own end. Can't get a hold of that. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Johnson's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Oh, he got thunderstruck on that hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Taken by Jared. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Takes the puck along the boards. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Reimer.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Driving right to the front. Shuts him down. And now it's over to Coyle. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Quick pass to Aston Reese. Ottawa's got the puck. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Slides the puck over. Oh, what a stop! The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Hammers the shot. Denies him with the save. Takes the feed from the left side. Directs it on over to Craig. Puck fired in deep, and they'll go for a change. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Yeah, here we go. They didn't like that one bit.
They didn't like it because it was dangerous, and you can't have that in the game, James. And this fight is sort of a policing, if you will, of the game, and that's why they've dropped the gloves.
Well, pretty spirited dust-up there, and, you know, the motivation to respond, kind of like it.
Well, yeah, it's jumping in for a teammate. And listen, it's a contact sport, so things like this can happen, but it was the nature of how it happened, and certainly he didn't feel that it was a clean hit, so he's stepping in for his teammate and making sure that he's sending a very clear message.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets, and here's the upcoming face-off. The Senators win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great scene. No, they didn't like that, and here we go. They're going to fight.
I didn't like it because it was a dangerous play, James, and you got a player down as a result, and of course you got to respond, and it results in dropping the mitts.
Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago. Ellers won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Too much congestion in front. Drills them. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Dumps it into the ozone. Columbus gains a hold of it. Fabro's got it in the defensive end. Now he slides it up. Oh, dumped right onto his own bench. Now, does that count as a line change?
I don't think so, James. He's in his teammate's lap, so no one can stop. Oh, so good. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Reimer's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Oh, puck grab by Voronkov. What a steal in his own end. And they send it down the ice. Tries to feed it over to Voronkov. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Provorov. Rocks him on the play. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. And that's turned aside. Woods taking it from his own end. The Blue Jackets gain the zone. Shot! And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
remainder of the game, James. With that injury he suffered earlier, we just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. The Senators have it now. Puck moved over to Werenski. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game.
Sorry, James. Didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Senators win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. He was totally locked in on that play. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Kachuk's hit, not a good one in the eyes of the officials, boarding the call.
This can be a boarding call, no question about it. Opponent's in a vulnerable spot. You see the numbers. You can't hit like that.
The Blue Jackets will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, the first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats. This one's on the power play. If they can convert on it, it's a good sign.
From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Puck exits the zone. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. And they get that puck down the ice. Fantastic save! Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play.
Well, still time here. I mean, the power play's halfway over, but they have an opportunity here trying to get set up, get in. I mean, the toughest part of the power play. But it's about the urgency for me and the retrieval. They got to find ways to get pucks to net.
By Reimer.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Blue Jackets squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here. And batten down the hatches. Here we go.
Well, teammate is injured, and he's stepping in to defend him. He didn't like it at all. Thinks it's dirty play.
Cheryl, I kind of like the response here, just coming to the aid of a fallen teammate.
Well, yeah, and it's the way that it happened, right? You know, they don't think it was a clean hit, and so now all of a sudden they want retribution. They want to let them know that they can't take action this way, and, you know, they duked it out.
Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. The Senators win the draw. Ottawa's got it across the line. And things start to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Takes the puck behind the net. He scores!
Yeah, that's a great number. He gets career number 100 in terms of goal, James, and this is one he will not forget. And this guy is so difficult to defend against because you can't separate him from the puck, and you can try hitting him, shoving him, and nothing's working right now because he knows how to maintain possession because he's got that strength on his skates. I mean, it's unbelievable to watch. He's really a clinic as he takes it to the net.
More than half the period left to play. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck scooped up by Metenpalo. Takes a shot. Merzlikins has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Ottawa's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Senators win the draw. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Big stop right there.
This Eakins has been great tonight, James, and you can't ask more of your tender than that. I mean, he's been under siege in terms of the shots. He's making key saves and timely ones at that. Now it's his team to back him up and find a way to get going north.
Well, lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face.
Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Clevin. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. Tries to get it over to Fantilli. Here's a short pass to Giroux. Skates well out of his crease to play the puck. Picked up along the boards by Sanderson. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And they'll dump it in. Verslickens has it and freezes the play.
Matejchuk's going to be out for the remainder of the game here, James, and that's tough news to hear. I mean, earlier in this game, he was injured, but the likelihood of him returning is nil now.
And he's such a critical piece, both within the room and on the ice. Hopefully he'll be okay, and this is just short term. Ottawa's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Stops! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Senators are showing off a not-so-subtle flex here tonight, now up by a pair in the second.
Well, you know how the mindset changes and how much more confident you are when you're getting great goaltending, and that's what's happening here. And now they're getting a ton of shots on net. They're dominating in terms of that, but they're creating a lot of momentum in the offensive zone that's resulting in goals.
Columbus has the puck. Through center. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Moves the puck. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Quick shot, and then carries off a stick. Ottawa's moving it up the ice. Shot, and there's the save on the play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. So you got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Ottawa's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Senators win it. Moves it quickly over to Aston Reese. Sends it in deep. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. And he takes the feed. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Coyle. Oh, great read on the play. Puck picked up by Belterson. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Here's a shot. Denies him on the slapper. And now it's grabbed by the Chuck. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. From center they get into the attacking area. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Ottawa has been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Big time stop there.
Chuck's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on the stick. Reimer's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Columbus has it in their own end. Works it across to Jenner. Solid hit on that play. Shot. An easy glove save made by Reimer. Instead of a whistle, it clears it away. The Senators pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, what a save in front. Moves it to Johnson. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here we go, one-man rush. Sends the puck across. And that slams off the iron.
The Senators putting on a clinic in the offensive zone, trying to pad their stats and increase their lead. The puck has been on their stick all night long. This one goes off the post. It's a tough one. You can see the frustration there. Every shooter wants to score.
Grabs possession of the puck. And that's off a stick. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Makes his presence known on the ice. And that's stopped by Reimer.
Olivier's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Quick feed to Mattenpalo. Here's a chance! On a big-time save on a big-time shot! Carries it across the line. He got all of that one. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Wow! What a stop by Merzlikins. Back to the goal line. Avoids the poke check. Feeds it over. Oh, and he stops that one. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Stars are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. Great read in the offensive zone by Tkachuk. Oh, what a stop! The pass across to Asterisk. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Come up with the puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game. And as a product, this is hit as a result.
Takes a shot, and he was ready for that one. The Senators move to the offensive zone. And there's the save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Stützle's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Ottawa's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. They don't get it out, but they still have the puck.
The Senators know that their goaltender is sitting on a shutout right now. They've done everything they can to push the play to the outside and give an opportunity to the tender to get that big fat zero. The scoreboard's going to show it at the end of the game.
Can't get it to go. Loose puck and they're off to the races. Scoops up the puck and he's in on the breakaway. Denies him. Carries it in. Tiptoes around the post. And he makes the save. Shuts him down. Taken along the wall by Goodbranson. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender, giving a Passes it to Voronkov. Slides it back to the blue line. The Senators have the puck now. Hard hit frees up the puck. Takes it at center. Grabs control of it at the point. Angles it over to Goodbranson. And that's intercepted by Cousins.
Ottawa's finding a way to the right spots at the right time, and this is awareness, knowing exactly where you want to be and reading and anticipating the plays perfectly.
And one last save.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
And they'll drop the puck one more time before this thing concludes. And that's it. Well, all smiles in the defensive zone tonight as they come up with a big shutout performance. And what can you say about the performance between the pipes?
Yeah, I mean, he was outstanding, wasn't he? I mean, I thought it was a defensive masterclass as well. So I think everyone deserves props for this win. But when you look at the goaltender and their body of work, he had to make some huge high-danger saves to keep the zero alive. And that's exactly what he did with this performance to earn that shutout.